This is second in the series of cloud leadership roundtables with Microsoft as our sponsor and partner on this, and they are helping to build this thing together. We have brought in regional and international leaders, and we're very grateful for the people who are attending today, and I'll introduce them in a second. What we're doing is we're basically pulling together in this particular session cloud migration. It's cloud natives and cloud apps, and we're basically looking at business solutions, practical solutions for business owners, for CTOs, for CIOs, and one of our guests, Dr. Nadine, she is very experienced in this area, and she's going to be talking about some use cases. So that'll be, something that is quite interesting as we go forward. Now, I will constantly say, is your head in the cloud yet? Well, it should be, because when we're talking about growth and scale, we absolutely need to have, a full engagement with the cloud. And we can get more and more workloads to the cloud as fast as possible, because that really is the future. It is no longer a future aspiration for people. It really is now an urgent mandate. The cloud is an essential requirement for digital transformation. And the global disruption that we have at this point in time due to the pandemic has really re-emphasized the importance, the fundamental value of systems, resilience, agility, adaptability, and scalability. This is critical for us right now. Here's a quick scenario on where we are in the COVID environment. 24 months have passed, exactly. We went to, I think it was the 16th of March 2020 when we went remote, we went home, and 2 years later. Now, the next we've survived. We were resilient. That was required. Now we are in the next 12 to 15 months about resourcefulness, collaboration, and particularly innovation. This is the stage we are at this moment. Now, this time next year or later, we'll be looking at radical reinvention, disruptive innovation, and what I call adaptive radiation, how we can adapt and grow, and so on. One of my favorite slides, the exponential digital shift that has happened during COVID has fundamentally changed the game. It's accelerated decades into months in every single industry, whether it's e-commerce, online, remote working, remote learning, telemedicine, you name it, every single industry has changed. And this is critical. Now, in this process, the cloud has played a role. If we need to move as fast as this, we need to be able to engage. Now, the Darwinian dilemma, either we adapt or we die. And, this is inspired from Don't Look Up, and the meteor is coming. And in that process, what's happening is that over the last 20 years, companies that were designed in the 20th century are coming down. 75% of those companies will no longer exist in their original form by the end of the decade. And the 21st century companies that are coming up, 50% of them will replace the 75% of the companies that are coming down. Those 50% of those companies have not been born today. So every single thing is to play for. And we are now in what we call the absolute transformation decade.